Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jas Nicole and I'm here with another video. So in today's video, I am showing you all how I create my 2022 digital vision board. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the push notification button so you can see when I upload some more videos. So you've probably seen a lot of folks like creating like vision boards, whether it's like physical ones or digital ones. And I made a digital one last year and I was able to accomplish some of the stuff that I made on that digital board. So I was like, you know what? Let me do it again. I really want my digital vision board to kind of help me along throughout the year as I try to accomplish some goals. And I try to be realistic with my goals just because I don't want to aim so high that I feel disappointed if I don't make that goal. So I figured a way to kind of break it up into some categories like I did last year. So that way I can, kind of be able to envision what are some of the goals that I have in each of these categories that I want to basically achieve. So I'm going to be using my iPad and I'm going to screen record so you all can kind of follow along as I create my vision board. One of the first things that I did is I went ahead and after I created my categories, I found pictures and like words and things like that I wanted to add to my vision board, and then I also figured out a color scheme so that way it'll be easier for me to kind of like figure out the aesthetic of my vision board. So I'm going to be using Canva to create my vision board. If you don't have Canva, I highly suggest that you hop on that trend. I think there's a version that is free, but I have the version of Canva Pro. It's like $13 a month because I use Canva so much. I was like, let me go ahead and just invest in that. And then I got all of my pictures and quotes and things like that off of Pinterest. And then I went ahead and uploaded all of the pictures that I'm going to be using for my vision board onto my Canva. I have a design already set, so that way it'll be easy for me to just go ahead and create the vision board. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my screen up so you all can see. So as you can see, I already have it to where it just says 2022, and the color scheme I went with was this like beige color. The 2022 I actually did using the text option, and for this I just used Benedict, and that is, I just like how it looks. So I am creating a vision board that's going to be perfect for my desktop, and then I can always tailor it to be the lock screen of either my iPad or my phone. So now that I've got my background and 2022 on here, I'm going to go to my uploads. And here you can see I have all of the uploads of what I wanted to use for my vision board. I wanted to focus on having both some like encouraging words and phrases, as well as some goals that I want to accomplish in the new year. So first off, I am starting with some of the quotes, and I'm just going to add it to my board. I like to just go ahead and adjust it just a little bit in size because I'm definitely going to come back and figure out how I want it to look, but I'm just adding and then making it a little smaller so that way it'll be easy for me to navigate. And the thing about it is that I don't have to use all of the quotes that I have. I can make it work however. So right now I think that is a pretty good amount of the quotes that I have. So now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rearrange them in a way. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay, I'm going to rearrange them in a way that I feel like is perfect, kind of, ooh, yep, right there. So you see, I just kind of put it in that corner, but I want to make sure that it is, there we go. And I'm making it pretty small, but once it's on my desktop, it'll look a lot bigger. Just because I am using my iPad, it looks smaller. But it was easier for me to do screen recording on my iPad than it was on my laptop. Okay, so I have a couple of my quotes. I'm gonna just adjust this one a little bit. And what I love about Canva is, as you can see, like when you're moving it, it has these purple lines that kind of help you align to make sure it looks good. Oops. So now I'm going back to my uploads, and one of the things that I am really hoping to do in the new year, or well, sorry, the new year, but to do in 2022 is to travel. So I know we're kind of still in a pandemic, but I'm trying to be, you know, able to at least travel domestically. So I have a couple of states that I want to travel to, but I'm going to add this picture of like a plane in the sky. And I want to put it here for now. And then I have a couple of pictures, of like where I want to visit. So one of them is I would love to go to Santa Monica. I really want to go to LA, but I would love to go to Santa Monica and then spend like a day in LA. And then I also want to go to Houston. I heard that Houston is definitely a place. It's an up and coming place, especially for a lot of Black people. So I would love to, you know, be around the culture. And then the last place that I want to go to is Colorado, Denver, Colorado. I'm not a cold person, but for some reason Colorado has just been like calling to me. So I'm hoping that I get a chance to maybe go there sometime in the winter of this year. So as you can see, it's still pretty big. So I'm just gonna make that a little smaller. And then you can also add like you can like make it overlap, so you don't have to like, you know, keep it in just like, you know, in one corner or anything like that. I am just putting it like this, and then as I continue on adding more pictures, then I can kind of, you know, make it a little fancy if I want to. One of the other things that I'm really hoping to do is to kind of eat healthier and find more ways to be active. So I put like this healthy looking meal. It actually looks kind of good. And I was gonna put like the Peloton, a similar Peloton bike, but I'm gonna be realistic. I don't know if like a gym is the right place for me. And then I'll probably add some words around this, but I want to get all of my pictures in first before I add any additional words. So back to my uploads, I definitely want to, another thing that I want to do this year is kind of spend some more time in nature. So I found some pictures that were like of fields and nature looking and things like that, because I surprisingly don't mind being out in nature. I was those type of people where I was like, I'm a city girl at heart, but I really enjoy just the peacefulness of being, you know, at a state park or like even just a local park. So I'm really trying, once it gets warm, because Georgia weather is a little wonky right now, but once it gets warmer, I definitely want to find some, you know, parks to visit. And one of the things that you can do when you're overlapping your photos is that you can hit position. And so if you want to like align it to a part of the page, or if you want to send it backward like I just did right there, or you can send it forward so it comes over, but I want to do backward for this one. And that is how I kind of like help them overlap so it looks like really nice. So I'll probably put like a word somewhere like right here in this area where I've highlighted, just because I feel like it's just looking a little weird right there. Let's see, what else do we have? I do have a planner, like to-do list. And so one of the things that I did off of Etsy, I purchased this like weekly planner and also this weekly cleaning sheet and weekly meal planner or meal prep sheet. And so I'll link the where I got it off of Etsy. I'll link that down below for you all in the description box. But I'm really trying to stay organized as much as possible. I also have this luxury lifestyle journal, and basically that's my way of like, you know, keeping my finances in order. So I'm really trying to find ways to be as organized as possible, so that way I don't feel like flustered and all over the place when it comes time to like doing different things in my everyday life. So I have a little picture that says 2022, which I probably am going to get rid of this one because I already have 2022 on the board, but I am going to keep this to do picture, and I think I want to make it pretty big. Well, not really, because I have this here. Let's see. There we go. I actually like that. Let's move this over. Okay. Alrighty, so we're looking a little bit better. So I wanted to keep it big because I do want it to be something that's very important to me. And so I'm going to keep it kind of like a little bit in the center of my vision board. Next off, I have some self-care. I really want to prioritize my self-care this year. I feel like last year, honestly, was probably one of the hardest years that I've experienced in a really long time, and I just really was not taking care of myself. So I really want to spend some time taking care of me, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, all those things. So I'm trying to prioritize myself more and, you know, be okay with taking time to do something that brings me peace and, you know, helps me stay calm and those type of things. Also, side note, this picture has the some necessary products. I absolutely love the deodorant, lotion, and body wash. I think I've shown a video of me buying them from Sephora a while ago. I'll link it above, but check them out. They're really good. I am going to put that over here and just kind of leave it like that. Oh, let's bring this forward. Okay, so vision board is coming together. I have a couple of pieces that I want to add. And then what else do I have on here? Oh, I remember now. It is right here. So one of the things that I am really hoping to do later this year is purchase a new camera. I currently use my Canon M50 and I use a kit lens to film my sit down videos, but I do want to get a DSLR camera, probably like the Canon 90D. So I'm really looking forward to kind of saving up and being able to purchase that, so I can also continue to give you all some, you know, great quality videos, and then I can really focus on using my Canon M50 as more of like my vlogging camera. So I found this like Canon picture on Pinterest, and I'm probably gonna put it, let's see, probably like this. There we go. I'm really loving how this is like coming together. I don't really have any rhyme or reason as to like how I'm putting it. I'm just really going along and seeing how it looks. I will also say another thing that I want to do is grow my social media accounts, specifically my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed, and also my Instagram page. So I'll link that down below, and I'll put my name on the screen so you all can go follow me. But I'm hoping to, I would love to get to 10K followers, but honestly, if I make it to 5K, I think that's a great thing too. So I'm really hoping to really grow my channels. So I found some aesthetically pleasing Instagram and YouTube logos that kind of match the theme that I'm going with. So then I'm going to do that, position, send to the back, to the front. No, to the backwards. Try to see how this is gonna, I don't know, it's cutting off there. So we're gonna move this out the way and see how the Instagram one fits. And then we can probably send it backward. I'm trying to find a way to make this work. Okay, there we go. I feel like it was just being too big. Okay, perfect. Gonna send it back. And make this a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. I think it's just something about this one. Okay, there we go. I was struggling for a minute with that. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this YouTube one. I wonder if I can do that and then send it to the back. No, because the wording, let's see if we can change the color. Don't like that. Nope. Actually, I think the white will be fine. Yep. I think that actually works out perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to the elements and I have the square. I actually like this color, and I am going to put a little, like, let me send that to the back and just kind of fill it in a little bit. There we go. Yep. just to kind of fill in some of those blank spaces. And then I'm going to do another square. I'm going to put it in this bottom right corner, and then I'm going to send it to the back. And that is perfect. So I'm putting this live. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, or live. I'm tripping. I said live. Live here, because one of the things that I really just want to do in the new year is live my life. One thing that I've learned is that life's just too short, you know, to not, you know, try to reach for some of the goals that you have, reach for the stars, you know what I'm saying? Like, life's just too short for that, and I want to be able to live my life, so I am gonna put that right there. And then I think that is it for my vision board. I'm gonna go back to my uploads and make sure I didn't miss anything. I went ahead and screenshot like a lot of pictures and then uploaded them just in case, like, you know, there was something I didn't like. But I'm coming back here to this picture, and I feel like it needs to be straight. We're just gonna make it bigger. Boom. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger too. And then make this. Boom. Okay, because I just don't like that there's so much. Okay, I can work with this. Hold on, we're gonna scoot this over just a little bit. Okay, yeah. Actually, just kidding, y'all. I forgot one more piece. I can't believe I forgot one of the most important things, and I was kind of blanking on it, but essentially, basically, the same words. I have the content planner, and that is where I put down all of my goals, ideas, everything for both my YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram pages. And I am going to go ahead and add it here on my vision board, just because I didn't want to put too much of my goals for like my excuse me. I didn't want to put too much of my content plans on here because it would have taken up a lot of space. So I am just probably going to put this somewhere in the middle here, just make it a little bit smaller and kind of put it right there in the middle. Okay, so yes, and I'm going to send one of it back. Hold on. So that is my complete vision board now. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and save it. And once it's saved to my camera roll, I can go ahead and save it both on my Mac and my iPad and my phone. That is all that I have for my digital vision board. Hopefully you all can use this as a guide to be able to create your own vision board. I am really, really excited for what 2022 is going to be about. I am learning to give myself grace. I am just really focusing on just living and being positive. There's going to be some rough days, there's going to be some bumps ahead, but I am really confident in my faith and know that, you know, I'll be able to get through those moments and continue to strive for the absolute best that I can do. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what is one thing you're hoping to accomplish in 2022. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click those push notification buttons. Until next time, bye.